The sound of the piano that moves the soul. The true inspiration felt from music does not come from technique. Elaine Kwon has lived her whole life for the passion of music. Elaine made her orchestral debut at age 15 and has been performing solo pieces, concertos, chamber music in various concerts around the US and Canada. She successfully made her Carnegie Hall debut in 2008 and has performed with various orchestras this year, bringing her unique color to the stage, delighting countless music fans.
Good evening, folks. I'm
Pianist Elaine Kwon works in other fields as well. She hosted a show in Imagination TV in 2006, experiencing and introducing popular Korean dramas and culture.
Korean drama series Damo, the epic conclusion to Korea's most talked about dramatic series.
Elaine Kwon is also a great inspiration for her level of fitness and ageless, healthy beauty. For her amazing professionalism, New York Moves magazine honored her as a 2008 Power Woman, celebrating women of substance and influence. Geniuses from around the world can be found here at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, or MIT. The students spend every day in serious classes and working on projects. Elaine gives them a chance to escape for a while through music.
She has been really the star teacher in our piano labs. Of course, Elaine is a virtuoso pianist, but she's also really has mastered, all the techniques of harmony and counterpoint and keyboard harmony and score reading, all the things you need to know in order to be able to teach those skills to students.
I love the interaction with students. Doesn't matter what age, doesn't matter what level. It's a coming together, sharing ideas, first of all, but also being able to pass on what I've learned through either training or experience.
Elaine began playing the piano at age 4. As soon as she realized her passion in life, she practiced slowly and steadily, perfecting her own unique style. Playing the piano made her life colorful and enriching in many ways. There's another thing that Elaine practices regularly.
When I go to Shaolin Kung Fu, I make it a point to run. I just go out the door and I'm just running as fast as I can to the subway because it's a warm-up. If I can arrive there already sweating, that's perfect.
It's a Kung Fu studio. People have gathered at the Kung Fu studio to train their minds and bodies. Taekwondo is what brought Elaine to the studio.
I always wanted to train in martial arts. When I was 25 and I was getting my doctorate in Boston, there was a Taekwondo team, and I just signed up for the first time, and I just loved it so much. I loved it. I loved kicking, jumping, punching, screaming, and of course, also Taekwondo is Korean, so I felt closer to my heritage.
Elaine was reluctant to learn Taekwondo at first from fear of injury. It was a late start, but it didn't stop her from becoming a 5-time U.S. national Taekwondo champion in traditional and creative forms. Taekwondo opened a new world for her, other than piano. Along with the piano, Taekwondo soon became a part of her life.
She's a very talented person, very respectful, and she's very intelligent. You watch her practice, her Kung Fu, you can understand she plays her music. She try to be graceful, soft as cotton, hard as steel.
Upper body, straight chest forward.
It's also taught me how to focus on the present, to learn how to concentrate completely. Because when you're doing martial arts moves, a lot of it, it takes so much out of you that you can only think about what's happening right at the moment, and not think about little worries here and there, but to focus. Especially when I'm most tired and practicing all day at the piano, and I'm sitting in my body, I'm using my mind, and just here, then I come here afterwards. Usually exhausted, but just jumping around. And then I feel like, okay, I'm alive now. I'm alive and I'm focused, and I can do anything. That's really the feeling that you get from training in this. It's wonderful.
Her amazing figure, sculpted by martial arts and captivating poses, grabbed the attention of major sports brands. The musician with ageless beauty and powerful energy continues to receive offers for fitness campaigns, ads, and photo shoots.
Today was a shoot, a sports shoot, or fitness modeling shoot, which is the kind of work that I do frequently in New York. I've done work for Nike, I've done work for Reebok, I've done work for all different brands, and I have found that it's a way that I can actually enjoy what I do, get a workout at the same time. Roundhouse is better point.
It's very exciting, obviously, to get to see what she does in order to get the fantastic shots that she gets. It also shows how her exacting standards and hard work carry through all of the different things she does. So it's actually in some ways similar. Her personality is the same, whether it's piano or martial arts or cooking or any of the pursuits or parts of her life.
And you'll just be jumping now.
I've gotten emails and letters from young women around the world who see the ads and they're inspired. Especially like, wow, look at the athleticism and what you can do with your body and move and stay healthy, and that really excites me. So I feel like I'm sharing my health and what I love to do with other people on a broad scale.
Elaine does her best job for the photo shoot.
It's getting there. The arms are a little, yeah, okay.
Elaine inspires people through her piano music and gives strength and confidence through martial arts. Musicians have gotten together to brainstorm for an upcoming Carnegie Hall concert. Everyone is working hard to satisfy the audience for the concert that will be held for charity.
She's fantastic. She's actually, to be honest with you, she's probably one of the most flexible musicians that I know. Other than being a great pianist, she's also very creative and very flexible in certain situations. And she's willing to try just about anything on stage to make it have a greater impact, artistically or emotionally, or even for entertainment purposes.
Well, music and piano in particular, it's always been in my life. So I feel like it's part of my skin. It's just who I am. And I don't really separate it from life and then piano or music in a way. It's how that's how I communicate with the world, how I move through the world and through life.
Performing at Carnegie Hall is the dream of every musician. Elaine Kwon will be wowing her audience with her gentle touch and waterfall-like power.
This concert is a benefit concert for Best Buddies New York. And Best Buddies is a really dear charity to me. It helps kids and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So, kids and adults with autism or Down syndrome, let's say, and it matches them with friends. So they each get a buddy. That's where the term comes from. And it also finds them jobs. So, it improves their quality of life. It's a wonderful charity. And all of the proceeds from the concert will go to this charity. So 2 years ago, I was approached by people in this charity, and they asked if I would headline a concert at Carnegie Hall. And when I learned more about it, I thought, oh, this is wonderful. I really believe in what they're promoting and servicing. So we did a concert at Carnegie Hall in Weill Hall, which is a 300-seat concert hall there. And then now 2 years later, we're doing it again in the larger hall, which is 600 seats.
Her beautiful piano performance moves listeners and touches their souls.
I'd like to keep performing for the rest of my life, and perform on the piano and bring whatever I can offer to make that cause and that charity aware to a greater number of people. That's what I love. Being able to use the music to affect something that's beyond just me playing the piano on the stage. Look at this piece, but a more global message. That's my dream. To reach as many people as possible.
Just incredible to the compositions that she puts together.
Elaine puts all her energy in her performance. Her audience's applause is always loud and thundery.
It's such a joy for me to play for people. It really is, because I try to make it all the time where I'm playing pieces I love to play. I'm happy. I feel it's a gift. It's a real gift for me to be able to be on the stage.